Hey everybody, welcome to Crazy Days. Today, New Year's Day. Happy New Year, January 1st. Today we're going to talk a little bit about black-eyed peas, cabbage, cornbread, and pork. And we have in the background, I'm not sure where he went. There he comes. He kind of likes to run around. So, why do we eat in the South black-eyed peas, cabbage, cornbread, and pork on New Year's Day? Lots of people say it's because of the Civil War. Back in the Civil War, the black-eyed peas came in because it was when Sherman came through the South. He took everything as far as food. He destroyed crops, but most of the black-eyed peas he thought was for animals. So he didn't destroy all those. And two, if you garden like we do, you can kind of chop down a lot of those peas and they'll still come out if it's not cold weather. So black-eyed peas are very good to have around. No, Hank's wanting it. Black-eyed peas were thought to represent prosperity because it got them through the Southerners through a period of starvation when all the food was gone. One report says you should eat one pea for every day of the year, which that would be 365 days, 365 peas. That's a lot of peas. The black-eyed peas represented coins. The greens, like the cabbage, would represent the money. The cornbread would represent gold. Cornbread was something that they used because wheat was not very plentiful. I mean, they couldn't get flour hardly. So they had corn in the fields, they ground it, they made cornmeal. And the cornmeal was used to sop up or absorb, because some of you don't know what sop is, but it was used to absorb the liquor from the cabbage and from the black-eyed peas. So then you have the coins, the paper money, and the gold. So now to the ham or hog jowls. I don't know if that's a jowl or not, but I mean, I'm pretty sure that's probably where it comes from. The ham was something that they had salted down. They had what they call salt pork, and they used it to flavor most everything, like their cabbage and their black-eyed peas. So that's what it was. And the pigs tend to root forward. So the rooting forward was something that in the new year, you're going to be moving forward. This year, I had my cabbage that I steamed down. I had black-eyed peas, and I had my cornbread. But I had deer meat from yesterday. We don't have pork in the freezer right now or in jars because we have 2 pigs that we are fixing to start processing. So the pork is something that I did not have right now. We had deer. So I guess we're leaping into 2019 instead of rooting forward. We're going to be leaping because deer do leap. So I thought I would just bring you. I'm watching Hank. He's just running like crazy with his toy here. He just thinks that's so much fun to have his toy and running around. So this year, 2019, we're hoping to have a wonderful year. It's a little hazy out. It's a little rainy, but it's broke off for right now. I know a lot of people are saying they have so much rain and they're tired of rain. This is our rainy period, and we like having rain because when we plant we're like 3 to 4 weeks away from planting stuff. And already it's just, we're anxious. We're ready to get something in the ground. And so we're looking for a prosperous year. And that's what the cabbage, the black-eyed peas, the cornbread, and the pork represent. And even though I did not have pork, I guess any meat will do. Because if you didn't have pork and you could take a deer, I'm guessing that would work too. Okay, so maybe you can see the field right across here. It's already green. It's looking great. It has the daikon radish and some of the greens. I forgot what kind of greens he planted over there, but some greens. And in the front, we have all our other stuff going that's greens. We have cabbage, broccoli. I'm fixing to go be picking some of that, so maybe a video on some of that coming up. Hope to see you guys in the new year, 2019. Keep up with us. Crazy days. Deep South Homestead. Got things coming up. Lots of fun. Lots of hard work. And I know the t-shirt's probably backwards, but garden like your life depends on it, because it does. That's going to be our slogan for this year. A lot of people are not taking the food shortages seriously yet. So start gardening. Start putting something in a pot. Start prepping. I'm going to push prepping too, guys. I've got a lot of people that can't garden. If you can't garden, prep. Just buy a bag of peas or beans. Black-eyed peas. Hey, helped during the Civil War. Buy you a bag of black-eyed peas, buy you a bag of rice, and store it. Forget about it. You might not like the taste, but when you're hungry, they're pretty good. The Southerners, back in the day, they decided they liked those cow peas. That's what they're called. Black-eyed peas are called cow peas. And they decided, those are pretty good. They'll keep us from starving. And you never know when black-eyed peas and rice just might keep you from starving. So, Happy New Year. Hope you enjoyed it. And hope you enjoy Hank running around some too. So I hope you enjoyed a little bit about why Southerners eat black-eyed peas, cornbread, cabbage, and pork on New Year's Day. Have a Happy New Year. We'll see you this year on Crazy Day.